bright and early in the morning. We're in the old Willie truck, headed to the river to do some fishing. It's pretty cold, but it's supposed to be a pretty nice day, and the river is finally down. It's going to be a good day. We're trying to make it up the hill here. Oh yeah. We should have a pretty sunrise here before too long. Hopefully I'll be out on the river before the sun comes up. Well, the river looks nice. We're going to get to enjoy a nice, beautiful sunrise. Everything is looking good. It is really cold, in the 20s, but that's okay. I don't think Mr. Goose is happy about us being out here this early, but he's gonna have to share the river, man. Let's get set up and start fishing. Hey guys, Geno Zero, how you doing? I hope all is well in YouTube land. Whatever part of the world that you are in, my part of the world, it's cold, but it has finally dried out. It rained for, man alive, what seemed like months and months of rain and mud. There's still a lot of mud, but it is drying out over the last couple of days. Thank God, man, because I am tired of the mud. But it's a beautiful morning. Like I said, it is a little bit chilly, but I decided I was going to come out on the river. The river has come down enough to where it's better fishing, and I'm going to spend a little bit of quality time with the Lord in the outdoors on the riverbank. Maybe we can catch us a catfish or two. And you ever notice how the fish are like really inconsiderate? They'll bite whenever you're like pouring a cup of coffee or something. That's when you get a bite. But before I forget, speaking about catfishing, at the end of this month, I believe it's on the 25th and the 26th of February 2017. It's a Saturday and a Sunday in Louisville, Kentucky. They're having what they call the Catfish Conference, which is just a bunch of dudes and a lot of like the champion catfishermen and professional catfishermen and all kinds of vendors and sponsors are gonna go to Louisville, Kentucky, have a catfish conference for regular dudes like me that can go there and learn a little bit and look at some different kinds of gear and setups that some of these professional guys use, and try to learn a little bit to try to become better fishermen. I fish only from the bank because I don't have a boat. Every once in a great while I'm invited to go onto a boat, and I love it when I do, but it doesn't happen very often. And but I am content sitting on the bank catching my eater catfish. So I will leave a link. There's a Facebook page. You can go and check out the Catfish Conference, and there's a place where you can get your tickets. The tickets used to cost $7, but one of the local marinas over there has sponsored it, so now the tickets are free. And I am going on Saturday the 25th is the day that I will be there. So if you get a chance, swing by, and if you see me, say hello, and we'll shake hands and say hello. So that's what's going on this week. But you know, out here fishing and enjoying the peace and enjoying the quiet of the morning, listening to the birds, watching the carp. There's some carp and some other fish that are breaking the water. Oh man, I think I'm getting a bite. Breaking the water every once in a while. It just reminds me that, you know, there's a lot of really good videos and a lot of great information out there about sustainable living and providing for your family and whatnot. You know, hunting and trapping, and I've done videos on both, and I've got you know, there's a lot of videos on raising critters and gardens, and that is all great stuff and great skills to know as far as providing for your family, and, you know, doing it yourself rather than going to the store. But you know, when I think about it, these fishing poles provide a lot of fresh meat for my family, whether it be bass or bluegill, or, you know, the wintertime now we're catching catfish, and every once in a while we get lucky and we can go sauger fishing and catch some sauger. which I just did a video about that on my fishing channel, which is called Regular Dude Fishing, and I'll leave a link to that. So, but these fishing poles, man, provide a lot of meat, and very rarely do I not have a fishing pole in my truck somewhere, just just in case I see a little spot I want to pull off and fish for a minute. I don't always have my camera with me. This thing here helps. This little Hero Pro or whatever it is, little bitty camera on my chest is. But now that I can take this with me, a little easier than taking the big one with me. But yeah, whenever you're thinking about sustainable living and how I can provide for my family off the land, don't forget about fishing. You got creeks and streams and ponds and lakes and rivers. All of them will have fish of some sort in them, very probably. So get yourself a pole and get yourself some very basic, simple gear. I don't have anything fancy, but we do manage to catch fish on what we have. And yeah, I just wanted to mention that because, like I say, there's a lot of other things you can do, and hunting is a great skill, trapping is a great skill, gardening and raising animals and all that kind of stuff, very important skills. But fishing is something not to be overlooked. Whenever you're, like I say, here we are, in the middle of January, in the middle of the winter time, and the river is not frozen. We've had a mild winter, and we're out here fishing, and we're trying to provide some fresh meat for the family. That all it costs me is a little bit of time to get my morning stuff done early, and come out here and enjoy some coffee, enjoy some peace and quiet, and see if I can't catch some supper. Oh man, and the coffee tastes really good when it's cold. Oh, we got a barge coming. Maybe we'll get one of them famous Ohio River barge bites. That's what one of my fishing heroes, Steve Douglas, the catfish dude. He talks a lot about those barge bites. So, like I say, if you get a chance and you're in the area, or you want to make a trip, Louisville, Kentucky, February 25th and 26th, the Catfish Conference. I'm going there because I want to meet some of my fishing heroes like Steve Douglas. Chris Souders will be there. He's the Cabela's Catfish Champion this year. He's got a channel now. Leave a link to that. Great catfishing information. Luke, I hope that Luke from Catfish and Carp is going to show up. I'd love to meet him. Those are some of my heroes, and I'll leave links to their channels. They've got great fishing channels, great information that they share, and they're really good at what they do, man. Really good at what they do. So, yeah, let's stop blabbing and start some more fishing over here. Looks like we got a little catfish on here. Couple pounder anyway. Channel cat. Nice. I'm gonna get him. There's my bait. Unhook here. There we go. Nice little channel cat. I'm not a big fan of the channel cat, so I'm gonna turn him back loose, let him grow up, and get a little fat belly.
You're good.
I got another small one on. My buddy Greg's over there. He's got a bigger one on him, but he wrapped him up around some logs out there.
Any slack I give him, he takes it.
Well, they've been pretty slow biting today, but we started talking bad about their mamas, and they started biting. So maybe it's you know, your mama's got a little big old anal fin. There we go. Good eating size. Nice blue. He'd be a good eater. This goes to show what we was talking about earlier. If we was fishing for supper, we'd have mission accomplished. Between this one and that little channel cat, it'd be all right. But we're not keeping him today, so I'm gonna put him back in. There you go, little dude. And he's off. Hey man, they are slimy in the wintertime. They got their slime coating going on, keeping themselves warm, laying on the bottom. Look at the fish slime on my glove. So yeah, let's see if we can get some more. Well, the little bait thieves. We call these mud dogs or mud puppies. This big old salamanders that live in the river. They're pretty slimy, and they steal a lot of bait, man. Come on, little dude, get back out of here. So we'll let him go. Sometimes it happens. You catch a bait thief. Well, guys, the wind picked way up. It started getting chillier. And got some things I got to do today anyway. So we are going to call it a day. But we didn't get skunked. We managed to catch a couple of them. And it just goes to show that we can still provide for ourselves even in the winter. So, if you like fishing videos, be sure to check out the channels that I mentioned. I'll leave the links to them channels. Swing by there, subscribe, tell them J Null sent you, and hopefully this wasn't boring as crap video. And don't forget about the Catfish Conference. We'll see you guys there. Check out the website, ReaganStreetCrabtree.com. You guys have a great day. God bless. The end.
Buzz, buzz, the end.